Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe, hanging out in Brookside Reservation's Talty Field as we get ready to cover Cleveland's Rec League Baseball Championships. I'll tell you more about that later, but first, here's a look at what's coming today. A brand new apartment complex exclusively for Cleveland seniors. We'll tell you about the grand opening of Garrett Square Apartments. Plus, it's a new chapter for the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. We make a visit to show you what to expect on your next visit after the museum's recent transformation project. And an exciting unveiling for Clark Fulton's Trent Park. We'll show you the revamped basketball courts for the neighborhood, an effort made possible in part by the Cleveland Cavaliers. There's now a new living development for Cleveland seniors, and it's called Garrett Square Apartments, and you can find them on Superior Avenue. We were there for the ribbon cutting ceremony. A brand new building now sits at 12417 Superior Avenue in Cleveland.
It's a great building. I'm glad I could get in here.
And Silas Goodson is the very first tenant.
As I was growing up, Superior wasn't the place to be, and now it is.
This is Garrett Square Senior Apartments, exclusively for people aged 55 plus.
It's a 49-unit new construction affordable housing development located on Superior Avenue in Cleveland.
This is a very exciting moment for the Glenville community.
The new living facility was made possible by the Famicos Foundation, a community development nonprofit corporation dedicated to affordable housing and neighborhood revitalization, in partnership with developer Volker Incorporated.
It was a long 4-year process to get to this point. So it's really exciting to see the end result, see all the partners out here celebrating. You know, everyone's aware of the huge need for affordable housing throughout the country. It's big for the community, it's big for the Glenville neighborhood. There's a huge need for it, and as a result, we're able to provide homes for, 50 plus people here.
The entire project cost $16.7 million, supported by funding from the City of Cleveland and Cuyahoga County.
I have a great understanding that this building comes up and benefit my neighborhood. So that's why I got into the fabric of it, to make sure that it's going to happen.
And it's just an exciting time to be here and kind of experience what we built together as a team.
You can learn more about Garrett Square Apartments at famicos.org. It's a search for answers as the family of retired Cleveland firefighter Wilbert McCormick reaches out to the public for more information 5 years after his unsolved murder.
Will served for 30 years the citizens of the city of Cleveland on the Cleveland Fire Department. He retired in 2011. In 2020, he was walking with his wife in Forest Hills Park when he was suddenly struck by a bullet. We are unaware where that bullet came from. This case still has not been solved. The information has not come to us. Somebody out there still knows who did this. We feel strongly that somebody out there can give us some information that might lead to bringing the person to justice, the person who killed Will.
Family friend Timothy Dagg remembers McCormick as more than just a firefighter.
Wilbur was a man who wore many hats. He was a good father, good firefighter. He was a good church man, and he helped many young men in his community on Eddy Road there. He reminds me of the 4 absolutes: honesty, purity, unselfishness, and most of all, love. He had love for everybody. So we need closure on this. The family needs closure. We need to find out who did this so we can put things to rest.
The Cleveland Division of Police is asking anyone for information on the murder of retired Cleveland firefighter Wilbert McCormick. You can call the Homicide Division at 216-623-5464 or call Crime Stoppers at 216-252-7463. There's up to a $5,000 reward for anyone with any information. These seniors are finding community and fun at these weekly senior walks held around the city. We'll tell you how you can get involved coming up next.
Today's vote, in my eyes, is not a very difficult one.
Hi, my name is Gabriela Lopez, and I am the Community Engagement Coordinator for Family Connections. We are here to help parents and children learn and grow together. You can find us here at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank Community Resource Center. Right now, we offer fun playgroups, help for parents, and tools to support your child's learning and development. Soon, we will be starting pop-up playrooms where kids can play and learn, and parent cafes where grown-ups can talk, share ideas, and get support. Come visit us at our playroom to learn more, or go to familyconnectionsneo.org. We are happy to be here with you today.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. As you may have noticed, I'm here at Talty Field in Brookside Reservation, where our TV20 crew is about to begin setting up cameras to cover Cleveland Rec League's baseball championship. As a reminder, you can watch these games and others on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on all the action. In other news, a huge unveiling in the Clark Fulton neighborhood as kids and families in the area now have brand new basketball courts thanks to a partnership with the Cleveland Cavaliers and Ohio Cat. And guess what? We were there for the unveiling.
Today is a vision made into reality, a 6-year conversation, and it was really about this neighborhood being rebuilt.
It was a celebration on a newly refreshed outdoor basketball court in the Clark Fulton neighborhood.
This park has not been renovated for over 50 years.
For me, what the meaning of it is relationship.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, in partnership with Ohio Cat and with support from Councilwoman Jasmine Santana, hosted an event to unveil brand new outdoor basketball courts at Trent Park.
I grew up on playgrounds like this and neighborhoods like this, and the thing that I know happens is when you build a facility like this, kids come, it creates a safe haven, it allows everybody to have more of an engaging conversation with each other.
The dual court refurbishment commemorates the Cavaliers' 18th and 19th recreation court revitalization in Cleveland.
I'm just so grateful for the Cavs that they were able to keep that promise. And look at what's behind us. I mean, this is beyond my expectations.
Councilwoman Santana says after speaking with residents in the community, she heard the want for safe spaces and a place the neighborhood could gather.
So every time I drove by here, I rarely saw kids, I rarely saw youth and families, and that's not okay. Residents should not have to drive elsewhere to experience a beautiful, healthy, and safe park.
I believe that when you're in this type of environment, it allows the kids to come and be their authentic selves and to create relationships that last for a lifetime. I'm a witness to that because I know if it wasn't for my neighborhood as well as for a facility like this, I wouldn't be standing here before you right now.
The word that comes up always is hope. You know, there's residents that have been here for many years that are so close to giving up and moving. And so I hope really that this sparks some hope.
You can find Trent Park at 3850 Newark Avenue in the Clark Fulton neighborhood. If you know a senior who's looking for community and a way to stay healthy, let them know about the Department of Aging's Senior Walks. This is the Summer Senior Walk series. We tagged along during their latest one at Lowe Park. The City Department of Aging is offering 13 walks this summer at some of Cleveland's most scenic and historic locations. The walks offer seniors a chance to explore parks and trails, connect with community resources, and spend time with old and new friends.
Not only do we enjoy the walk, but we've met new friends. And we're both retired, so I thank her for getting me up to come here and do this.
You sit down too long, you stiffen up. It's like you're giving up, but we're not giving up, so we're not going to lose it, so we're going to keep on moving.
The walks are free, and you can find out more information at the Department of Aging's website or email them at aging@clevelandohio.gov.
Hello, my name is Mary McNamara, and I'm the director of the Cleveland Department of Aging. And I want to personally invite you to join us this summer for one of our summer senior walks. We're hosting 13 walks at 13 different locations every Wednesday at 9 a.m., starting June 4th. These events are free and fun, and you can walk at your own pace. It is not a race. Enjoy free t-shirts, resource bags, healthy snacks, and water at every walk. You'll also meet representatives from Cleveland Police, Fire, and EMS who join us each week. Some walks will feature special surprises like cooling towels or sun hats, live music, fresh produce, and even boxed lunches. To learn more, visit our website or call Nicole at 216-664-6152. So lace up your shoes, bring a friend, and come explore the city with us. We can't wait to walk with you.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. We're here at Brookside Reservation's Talty Field as we're getting ready to cover the Rec League's baseball championships. But first, our very own Cornell Calhoun III had the chance to visit with students from the Center for Arts-Inspired Learning. He spoke with students all about his journey growing up in Cleveland, his path in media, and finding purpose through storytelling.
You'll find out in your journey of life the three things that are going to fuel that journey: objects, people, and events.
The Center for Arts-Inspired Learning has been around for 70 years. They provide arts education that empowers youth and are an affiliate of the National Young Audiences Arts for Learning Network. The center partners with schools and organizations to offer creative learning experiences through dance, theater, music, visual arts, and more. The executive director of the Center for Arts-Inspired Learning, Emma Parker, invited Cal to the event. You can actually catch Cal's interview with Parker on his show, Creative Focus. That's on TV20's YouTube channel. Who's up for a little adventure? I recently visited the newly renovated Cleveland Museum of Natural History, and I can't wait to bring you along to show you all the changes that have taken place. Have you been to the Cleveland Museum of Natural History in a while? It's been a long time. You don't know what you're missing. This place has totally been reimagined, totally new. It's got so many new exhibits, a whole new look. It's almost like the Natural History Museum 2.0. I am here to take you on a personal tour of what this place looks like, and you're not gonna believe it. Okay, I'm here with Josh Asek, Associate Director of Museum Experiences here at the Natural History Museum. What, Josh? I'm not at the Natural History Museum, am I?
Not the one you remember, not the one you remember. No.
What's going on here that's so fantastic? Tell me about this.
Everything. Everything. Just like you got to grow up coming to this museum filled with science to the brim. And now I invited you here and nothing looks the same. No. It's because nothing is the same. From top to bottom, all 375,000 square feet have been renovated, rejuvenated, and catered to the community. And so everything that you're seeing has been this brand new reimagining of science, hoping that the people of Cleveland, when they come in, they go, this is what we wanted. This is nice.
Well, it's like the Natural History Museum 2.0.
Exactly. It's just amazing. I love that.
Well, where are we now? This big open room, what is this?
Yeah, this area is a little bit different than what we're going to get to explore together in just a moment. This is called the Visitor Hall, and there's one real key difference from this area and all the amazing, expansive, and very interactive chunks we're going to see next, and that this is free. This is designed for everyone, because it's raining, because you needed an escape from that heat. You walk in inside, and you get to see 8 of our most iconic specimens, pieces from our collection, our largest and most impressive dinosaur, or the world's most famous dog, Balto.
Balto, yes. I walked right in and I saw the moon rock.
Yes, and it's just waited for anyone from the actual Apollo 12 mission.
Oh, that's great. And so walking through here, anyone can come in and go check out the gift shop or maybe get a bite at the cafeteria.
Yes,
whatever they want. But the hope is they want to see what else is in here, right?
Exactly. This openness, this almost breath of fresh air that me and you get to come in and say, this just feels really nice, is not the same experience we're going to have in just a moment.
Now, I know, Josh, this transformation's gone on for the better part of a decade.
Yes.
A lot of stuff we're going to see is really new, like all fresh, completely fresh.
Brand new. This has been the greatest conglomerate effort. This institute, being 100 years old, hasn't really seen a change like this. And so it took all hands on deck, took the better part of a decade, and finally, just about 6 months ago, we've unveiled it to the world. And so far, it's been received really well.
Well, what's the first place you want to show me?
There is a chunk of this museum designed to showcase the processes of Earth. And it showcases everything. Fossils and dinosaurs in the same place that meteors and stardust is. So I want to take you to that first, and we're going to really see just how involved we get to be with science.
Which way do I gotta go? Is it back
right
here?
behind
Let's
us.
go, man. Let's go. Let's go check it out. All right, so Josh, tell me about this room. Where are we now?
You are currently welcomed inside the brand new Sears Dynamic Earth Wing, which is over 50,000 square feet of a bunch of science.
So this is where we put the natural and natural history.
Natural history, exactly. And when it comes to natural history, it's not just animals. It's not just dinosaurs. It's not just weather. It's all of it to tell a big story. And that's why in this room, all of it is together in one place.
Well, here's a couple things I noticed first. A lot of natural light. Talk about the windows here.
We went top to bottom. Every square inch got a makeover, which means even things like our windows. And when you get here, you'll notice that these windows make it appear as though it's not that we are in nature, we are a part of it. And when you look in, you'll get to see some of these amazing galleries from the outside without even stepping foot into this building. You'll also notice small little dots, and they accent every window panel. And that isn't for us, that's for the birds.
Yes.
And so the birds can see those little dots, avoid those windows, and we can really mesh into nature without causing any damage.
Another thing I noticed too, Josh, is the flooring. A beautiful carpet, but I don't see any kind of specific path. It's open.
And you won't. This is not designed to have a set timeline or a set place for you to go. It is designed for you to build your journey. So when your eyes scan this brand new gallery and your heart is telling you to move into a direction to get hands-on with one of our interactives, that's where you're supposed to go, not somewhere that the carpet was supposed to tell you.
Now, the third thing I noticed, there's a lot of questions on the wall, questions I may not even have thought of.
Yes.
Tell me about these questions, and where do I find the answers?
One of the biggest design choices was to say, out with the old. No more halls, no more dinosaur halls, no more gem halls. Now we pose large questions, and if you see that questions, what are stars made out of? Can you drink milk? You're going to see a piece of our collection to help get you the answer right below it. So when you find these questions, go explore. You might be able to find the answer for yourself.
One thing I thought was really cool, this is all very, very interactive. There's always something to touch, something to turn. But what I really noticed is up in the front, the constellations where you can make yourself into what, stardust?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
We have multiple interactives, and they have a huge spectrum from being hands-on and watching Rube Goldberg machines to standing in front of a virtual galaxy, trying to build the connection to somebody young enough who can't read to somebody who's never seen an experience like this, that we are made of stardust. And soon that virtual reality grabs you, casts you on the screen, and you'll watch as your silhouette is nothing but beautiful iridescent dust. You create stars and build a galaxy right in front of you.
Well, this place really is cool, especially for the kids and like me, the kids at heart who just love the dinosaurs. We've got the mastodon, the big Tyrannosaurus Rex over here. I mean, it's still here.
Yes.
Just looks different.
Exactly. A lot of people get worried with all of this new and new. Did we get rid of the old? Absolutely not. Yeah. The things that have been under this roof will be here for as long as we are here. And that means that T-Rex was the same one that used to greet you when you walked into our old museum. And things like our earthquake machine and our pendulums and our icons like Balto are waiting for everybody still.
Balto is still here. That's great. He's an icon.
He's my
Definitely
favorite.
One of my favorites too. All right, well, this is a great room. What's the next room you'd like to show us?
Well, while this room focuses a lot about kind of planetary processes, how things are working below our feet and above our head, we're now going to learn about life. All right. And more importantly, how all life is connected.
All right. Well, lead the way.
Let's go.
Okay, Josh, this room is absolutely amazing. Where are we now?
This is my favorite new addition. This is the Evolving Life Wing, and as you can see, there is lots of life waiting for you here.
All right. Well, a couple of things I noticed too is I was afraid the last room in would be all the bones we could see, but there's still more bones and dinosaurs even set up too. Talk about that.
You're going to see it all. The taxidermy animals are mounted dinosaurs. You'll even get to see plants and virtual things as well, all in this hall, just like the last one.
One thing I liked when I first walked in, I call it the Sid and Diego exhibit, but it's the Ice Age, the woolly mammoth, right? And the tiger, whatever Diego was from the movie Ice Age. They're there in one exhibit.
It's waiting like this greeting for you. And what's so cool is you immediately recognize that saber tooth and that mammoth. And then when you and I got to investigate a little further, we saw that there was actually a human element as well, and that was pretty cool to discover together.
Right, you showed me it was an actual arrow that was pulled out of the woolly mammoth. That's pretty cool. Talk about some of the different exhibits throughout here. I see a lot of different animals and even the insects too.
Well, this is going to be hard because, as you said, there are a lot of different exhibits. But as a good reminder, if you see something here, we're really supposed to remember the Ohio connection. And so if I take you back 350 million years ago and we're under the sea in our Dunkleosteus Theater, that's Ohio's underwater scenario. If I take you 300 years ago in the Pennsylvanian, or I take you to our taxidermied animals, you're gonna feel that Ohio connection. Now, behind you, in my favorite area of this new hall, is our taxidermied animals in the newest, most incredible way I've ever seen a museum display it. They have a dynamic background. They have a whole narration accompanied with them. This is something most people don't get to expect when you get to look at a still taxidermied animal. Now you're listening to what their habitat sounded like, watching as things change in the seasons.
Well, that's one thing I really wanted to hit on that I noticed is the backgrounds, the sights and the background moves, the sights, the sounds, speakers just right over your head. Talk about that.
We're so used to museums where you go in and you almost play I Spy. You know, you like look around for that one cool thing that might interest you. Here, we wanted to grab you, throw you into the science. So when you step in front of that grizzly bear taxidermy or the amazing, adorable little weasel, the proximity speakers envelop you in the sounds of its habitat, what it might sound like stepping in the snow, and your eyes will get to watch as its background changes in the seasons or the time of day. You really feel like you're looking at that animal while it was alive.
You know, one thing I also noticed too is fossils. A lot of fossils. Fossils from all over. Tell me about that too.
There are fossils from all over, but what's so cool too is we have fossils from Ohio.
Yes.
Some of them that are so iconic, you'll see them throughout many different galleries, or you'll get to see dinosaurs that you might not be able to see anywhere else. We have full mounts and dinosaurs that have been named due to the scientists that discovered them here at this museum. So while walking through, you might see taxidermy birds next to an Allosaurus all in one location.
You know, one thing too that I noticed, I remember I asked you about the hallway of insects pinned to a board. You still have it, but now they're integrated into each exhibit.
Exactly. You'll get to see under a microscope in our brand new Ames Curiosity Center some of the amazing insects you like, or if you, like I do, love to see them kind of all in one place so you can look at all of them at once, we have that waiting for you right in our new gallery as well.
Well, Josh, the Natural History Museum truly is amazing. Let's go back full circle, go back to the visitor center, the visitor hallway.
Let's do it.
And wrap this whole thing up.
I would love to.
All right, let's go. All right, Josh, of course, we're back in Visitor Hall. Talk to me real quick about how the museum is sustainable, how it almost gives back to the environment.
Yeah, well, at the museum, there's so many moving pieces, and one of them that's not talked about as much is our Protected Areas Gallery, our Protected Areas Department. It's a whole group of stewards, people who love nature so much that they go out and they try to purchase or get land donated to us. Now, we are so proud to announce that we have over 12,000 500 Ohio acres that we protect, and I can confidently tell everyone nothing is going to happen to that, and it will be here for a long time.
Simply amazing. Okay, let's go through the details. How can people come? How can people get more information about what's going on here at the new Natural History Museum?
I'm glad you asked, because we've talked a lot about some of the things you're going to get to see, but what are some of the things you get to do? The museum is always moving. We have summer camps and school programs. We do animal shows, 3D movies, and planetarium and shows too. We have opportunities to volunteer. We have family and adult after-hour programs, movies, even guest speakers. Every sort of opportunity we can, we're trying to bring it to the people. And anything that people want, we're listening in the hopes to bring it for them.
Talk about your website. Where can they go?
Well, you can go to cmnh.org, and on cmnh.org at www.cmnh.org, you'll also get to learn about the coolest opportunity. I want to say it as loud as I can. We have free Mandel Days every Sunday, every Saturday, waiting for the guests to come from Cleveland or East Cleveland, and then the 5 surrounding cities.
In between.
And they can come for free and not just enjoy this amazing visitor hall, like I told you, is free at all times, to go see those amazing galleries that me and you just got to experience.
But they have to check out the website to find out when those Mandel Days are, right?
Every Saturday and Sunday, but the cities will be listed on the website and give them a big help.
Okay. Well, this has been a fantastic tour of the museum.
I loved this.
I love the fact that if you want, you come down here and just walk through Visitor Hall, hang out with Lucy, say hi to Balto, your old friend Balto. He's still here. Lucy's still looking great after how many years? My God, but the gift shop, the everything else, it's all part of this massive package. It's just fantastic here at the Cleveland Museum of Natural History. I'm going to come almost every day, I guess. You should come out to check it out. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching TV20 News and for joining me here at Brookside Reservation's Salty Field. Remember, you can watch sports and other programming on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page, but make sure you hit that subscribe button first. From beautiful Brookside Reservation, I'm Dan Monroe. Have a great day, Cleveland.